Welcome to the 2020 Virtual Candidate Forum. Our desire is to create informed voters by giving the Plant City community an opportunity to meet every candidate on their ballot.
At the Greater Plant City Chamber of Commerce, we are a connector and convener in the community of current and rising leaders. When we all work together, we are Plant City Strong.
This event would not be possible without community involvement. We would like to thank Tampa Electric, Fried Egg Productions, South Florida Baptist Hospital, the Hillsborough County Farm Bureau, and the many other generous supporters.
Without further ado, let's hear from this candidate.
Hello, my name is Stephen Hollenkamp. I am a member of the Greater Plant City Chamber of Commerce, and I have the pleasure of serving on the Government Affairs Committee. Our committee has prepared a few questions for every candidate on the ballot running for a position that will represent residents of the Plant City community. Today, I am here with DC Goutoufas, who is running for property appraiser. Also joining us is his interpreter, whose name is Tim, as Mr. Goutoufas is deaf. DC, will you please give us a quick introduction of yourself so our viewers can get to know you?
Yeah, my name is DC. It's an honor to be here. I'm for the county public defense office.
This is DC Goutoufas. It's an honor to be here, and I'm running for Hillsborough County Property Appraiser.
I'm at that law person of Hillsborough County and a former Tampa banker. I support civil rights in Tampa.
I'm a lifetime Hillsborough County resident and former Tampa banker. As a fourth-generation Tampa native, I have deep ties to the community through many business and philanthropic interests.
The local small business.
After a long-time career as a banker, I continue to pursue local small business ownership and multiple business ventures. My past community service includes the Hillsborough County Affordable Housing Steering Committee, City of Tampa Neighborhood Element Board, and multiple other nonprofit boards and civic organizations.
And I've super award, including the super mega award at the Outdoor Community Service Award, and if Make a Difference Award from Hillsborough County Communities.
I have received several community service awards, including the Service to Mankind Award, the Outstanding Community Service Award, and You've Made a Difference Award from the Board of Hillsborough County Commissioners.
And adding something my criminal ties, I have deep ties to the community with my father and my background. But my mother is a doctor of the civil rights in America. And this is a certificate member of the Doctors of Profession.
In addition to my deep ties to Tampa, I have generational lineage through both my parents. Father served as a military police officer and as a Silver Star recipient. My mother was a longtime educator in the Hillsborough County public school system, and she's a 35 member of the Daughters of the American Revolution.
And Anderson, my own work, and Tisican, and the command for 12 to open to the public defense office to be a further physical ethics.
My background and diverse experience will bring solid leadership and fresh perspective to the property appraiser's office. In addition, my hard work, dedication, and commitment will drive the operations of the property appraiser's office to move forward to the next level. I plan to run an efficient, visitor-friendly, fully accessible, and fiscally responsible office the residents of Hillsborough County will be proud of.
Also, I'm a supporter of the ATA. I go to have a plan high school where I plan football and baseball was the great and on the September. That's the first step. Miss.
He's also a proud supporter and past passport. He's a proud supporter and past task force member of the Americans with Disabilities Act. He's a graduate of Plant High School. He got his bachelor's in business administration and marketing at the University of Tampa as the first deaf alumnus. And he's now ready to apply his leadership and management skills and business expertise to make a positive difference in our community as the next property appraiser.
Okay, thank you, DC. So tell us, why are you running for office?
Why are you running for office?
A long time banker.
He's a longtime banker.
I was a branch manager, Bank of America.
He was a branch manager of Bank of America downtown
Downtown.
in Wachovia.
My brother was the property appraiser's office.
His father worked for the property appraiser's office for many, many years.
Yeah, into the office. I think it's a good max. It's a good max. Good max. It's a perfect max.
He thinks the property appraiser's office is at this time in somewhat of a kind of a mess.
The lot of things that these improvement in the office. The lot of things that meant improvement in the office.
Oh, he wants to make improvements to the office, but his most valuable asset, he thinks, is the employees. And it's going to be important to do so.
And there are several things. It's very person, very excitement. This is what it's been.
His focus is going to be fair appraisals and fair assessments, both for homeowners and businesses, to better serve the community. Okay.
Okay, thank you, DC. What new innovations for your office would you champion as property appraiser?
What new, DC, what new innovations would you put into the office? That he wants to take a look at things as they are and see what needs to be adjusted.
Website, design. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement.
Several things that needs to be done.
And he wants to take a look at what the current system is now, find ways that he can improve it and make it more efficient so that the office will continue to run smoothly. You don't have to reinvent the wheel necessarily when you come and change everything.
Okay.
During your time in office, what do you plan to do for the Plant City community?
What do you plan to do for the Plant City community?
I plan to work with small business.
He wants to work with small business.
I plan out there with taxes, with property taxes, with homeowners.
He wants to work with property taxes with homeowners.
With property knocked down, and then we live in a property apartment, taken back. The only thing exception.
Okay, okay. What he's talking about is if someone is building a new home and they go and they live off-site, he wants to make sure that the Save Our Homes property tax exemption does carry over. There's portability in the current Florida law. And sometimes that has not been exercised here in Hillsborough County. He wants to make sure that it's fair to those individuals who are doing so.
The property appraiser office has lawsuits out there.
The property appraiser's office has lawsuits out there.
The books is to work with
What DC wants to do,
owners
okay,
and to be bound.
what he wants to do is the first thing he's going to do when he gets into office is try to settle any lawsuits that are currently going on, because there are quite a few of them, not only with homeowners, but also with businesses. He wants to sit them down, settle those first, so that they can work together to create amenable solutions for both the homeowner or the business and for the property appraiser's office and the county.
Yes. Art.
Yeah, the Strawberry Festival.
My mother, long time ago, was
His mother a long time ago worked at the Strawberry Festival out there.
This is my girl. Long time ago. So
She was Miss Plant City Strawberry Festival a long time ago.
Farmers out there to have equipment, to have tractors.
Yeah,
All that.
agricultural interest out there with the tangible tax is what he's talking about.
We have to be fair.
You have to be fair.
Then about taxes. What is that? And think about taxes.
Because farmers
Equipment.
farmers face a high overhead cost already, and those taxes need to be fair. That will allow the farmer to be able to operate at a profit, because their operating costs are so high with machinery already. To be taxed heavily on that is too big of a burden for the farmers.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And last question, if elected, what is your priority for your first term in office?
What is your priority for your first term?
My priority for the first term is there's a law to put into one is there's a situation going on with Port of Tampa.
There's a situation going on with the Port of
Yeah.
Tampa and Tampa International Airport Authority.
What happens is by Florida statute, it gives
By
Those-
Florida statute, certain businesses that are tenants at the airport and the port,
government purpose.
they get an exemption if they do government or public business.
So the price is done as without the exceptions.
The property appraiser has taken away those exemptions that are granted by Florida law.
The problem with that is the airport authority and Port of Tampa is the biggest economic issue.
The airport and the Port of Tampa are two of our biggest economic
Yeah.
engines. And these businesses
Yeah.
actually lease the land. They don't own it from those two
Mhm.
authorities.
Other than that, the homeowners, they have been liable and lawsuits with the assessment.
There are also homeowners that are involved in lawsuits with the property appraiser's office.
The first thing I want to do is support the community. This is the community. It's the business. A banker. You're a businessman.
He's
This is business.
a businessman and a banker,
Yes.
like you are.
Settled. Make a settlement with all the lawsuits.
He wants to settle them, the
Settlement
lawsuits,
of
the
lawsuits.
settlement of the lawsuits.
And turn first, because there is lawsuits. There's a lot of money.
Lawsuits that have been filed and are currently going on are costing taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if the property appraiser loses those lawsuits, it's going to cost us even more as taxpayers, because we'll have to pay the court costs,
And also,
costs for the
and also,
plaintiff, etc.
yeah. Have an open door policy.
He's going to have an open door policy.
I was open my cell phone
or his cell phone, whether it's his office or his cell phone, he's going to be reachable. He's going to be accessible.
And I prepare the ceremony cameras or monos to connect my cell phone and be happy to work with.
Whether it's homeowners or businesses, any taxpayer can have access to his cell phone or his office.
It's important for us to be in the same community group.
It's important for all of us to be in the same community, in the same group, and united.
I think
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here.
Okay, thank you, DC. That's it for our questions. Is there anything else that you would like the viewers to know before we go?
there was very stuck.
There's a lot at stake in the property appraiser's race.
It came down to nice.
It comes down to fairness, fair appraisals, fair assessments, and fair administration of exemptions. The current property appraiser has a troubled record with exemptions.
And put a damper.
We've talked about the airport in the Port of Tampa, which is one of the Florida's biggest ports. And the current property appraiser has revoked those exemptions.
Standing property taxes exception and the Florida, there's the books for current
Also, the Value Adjustment Board, which is responsible for oversight and unfair actions. Last month, the property appraiser, he sued 16 tenants and revoked those exemptions, even though the Value Adjustment Board approved them. And another member of the port has been in ongoing litigation for 5 years.
All right.
Property appraiser, he wants to be present every day. And in DC, this is kind of a difficult situation for us because he actually reads lips. And
I want to thank him for
he wants to thank you.
this is different from in person.
It's different from being in person.
The car is at the same time it's different.
Yep.
At
At the same time, it's different.
I can't meet you in person.
He would rather meet you.
But at the same time, we have to be safe.
We have to be safe because of COVID-19.
Hopefully, one day, we'll be able to sit down and be able to get met in person.
Once it settles down, he'd love to meet you in person.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
This is new.
Yep.
In the top. Yes, close.
Yep, it has closed caption.
Well, DC, it was great to meet you as well, Tim. We have another one of these starting right now, so I'm gonna get going. But I want to just thank you guys for your time. Thank you for being involved. And,
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again for your service.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.